hopes, goals, dreams. All of us have them, but most of us see them as something far out of reach, as places we'll never quite get to. Something for tomorrow, never today. You're about to meet a group of ordinary individuals who are doing something truly extraordinary, achieving their dreams. People who knew they wanted more out of life, but didn't know how to get there. As you listen to their experiences, think about where there is for you. Because if you're serious about changing your life, there's no better place to start than with the products and the business opportunity of a company called Forever Living Products.
I think nobody can realize how big is Forever. The great success that they can make you have in your life. They can make your life change a lot, make a new lifestyle, give your kids the opportunity to go to college. Now we're also doing that. We're saving money for college for my 4 kids. And before that, always just a dream.
One of my first goals was to be able to receive a check for $5,000. That was, you know, if I could have got there, boy, I was really going to be happy. And I did, you know, and then I wanted to see the next income level. And I guess what really was my final point that really got me excited is I wanted one day to be able to earn $1 million in a year. And if I did that, I'd be really excited. And when that day happened, I was very, very pleased with the success of what the company had provided.
We have 2 marvelous kids, and in the next 5 years, our daughter is going to be 18. The boy is going to be 14. I think we can retire and then watch them grow.
I was as skeptical as could be. You know, I knew that there was no product on earth that could do as many things as we'd just been told. My sister, who is then about 5 years old, suffers with cerebral palsy. And she ended up starting to drink this Aloe. After about 3 weeks of drinking this, she actually was able to stop taking her medication for the first time almost in her life. And that, I guess, is the first time I stood up and took a little closer look at this aloe vera stuff.
We had a house fire. I got 60% of my body with a 3rd-degree burns. When my mom heard about it, she came from McAllen over to Houston. And at that time, I didn't understand why she was putting the jelly, the propolis cream, the gel in all my injuries. After a couple of years, I understand now why she was doing it, because you can barely notice that something happened to me. The products, they're great. They really work.
First product I used was the aloe vera gel. I started using the bee propolis and the garlic and some of the others. And probably the biggest dramatic change that I saw in my life is I just didn't get sick as often. Before I used to get colds and coughs and just would get sick very, very frequently. And since I started using the products, I have seen a big difference with that. I really feel much better.
One of the reasons I became so sold on Forever Living was the benefits that I received from the product, and they really helped my body feel better. And as a football player for almost 20 years, and competitively, you know, your body ends up with a lot of aches and pains and problems. And I'm happy to say that because of Forever Living, I think that I'm extremely healthy and live a wonderful lifestyle physically because of the benefits of the products.
About 1 year ago, I had a very severe motorcycle accident and broke my ankle severely. I went to the hospital, and the doctor told me that my ankle, my bone, looked like powdered sugar because there was no bone left that was any solid at all. It was all shattered. He told me I probably wouldn't walk again normally, and he said I would probably have my ankle fused. At that same time, Forever Living Products introduced a product called Forever Freedom, and I started drinking 2 to 3 ounces 3 times a day, faithfully. To make a long story short, I kept taking the product and later went back in for a final checkup. The doctor was amazed at the recovery that I'd made. I now walk normally. I have no fused ankle. I run. I do everything that a normal person would do. The doctor was so impressed with the recovery that he actually visited Forever Living headquarters and learned more about the product. He now recommends Forever Freedom to all of his patients.
I had a good job. I mean, I had everything. I was going to have insurance, I have retirement. I was working for Uncle Sam, and you know what kind of jobs those are. Well, that was going to be my life, you see. So it really didn't interest me until we started using product, and things just began to happen.
I travel a lot out of the country. I go to Thailand ever since we became managers. I've signed up people in Thailand. I've signed up people in Korea. I've signed up people in Nigeria. So that gives me the excitement, you know, that this is really a company for one to belong.
We've been places, we've been to Mexico, all throughout Mexico, a 2-week tour. We went to Hawaii. We are going to South Africa. And we've been all throughout the U.S. as well, to a lot of different cities that we've never been before. And it's just been incredible. It's been really fun.
You know, I can tell you a lot of our family and friends are very jealous of the travel that we get to do. Being as young as we are, we never thought at this point in our lives we'd be able to travel and see the things that we've been able to see. Usually that's something you look forward to at retirement. But really with FLP, we've been able to see and do so many things.
Everybody is looking for a better lifestyle. The extra car, the vacation that nobody felt they could take, the extra money, the opportunity to put their kids through private school. Whatever it is, people need that extra money, and Forever Living products can provide that.
I was working 40 to 50 hours a week, and I wasn't making that much money. So I decided to quit my job, my regular job, and just go into the business. Right after I did that, my checks has been growing and growing every single month.
When I told my family and my friends that I was going to quit my job that I had been with 17 years, with all of this, you know, seniority, whatever it is, and that I was going to do this full time, you should have heard the stories. I mean, people couldn't believe it. They thought that I'd lost my marbles or something. I mean, really.
The greatest thing that I liked about Forever Living products is that every month that I received a check, it kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
I always tell my wife that one great thing I know about this company is that every 15th of the month, I'm going to get a check in the mail. And that's so exciting.
I made more money last year with Forever Living than I made in the 5 previous years combined in my old job.
Now I have my own car, my own SUV. We're building a new house, and we're just about to take the first vacations with Forever.
The month I left Uncle Sam, my bonus check, I can remember, was over double. What? No, it was as much for the 1 month as I make with Uncle Sam for the whole year.
You see people coming into the front door for the first time, and they're not happy with their lifestyle. They're not happy with their current income. They're very frustrated. Sometimes they lack self-confidence because they haven't been able to achieve much in life. And as you see them progress, you see that transformation take place, and you see them start to blossom, it really brings me a great deal of satisfaction.
What we have learned about multi-level marketing is people helping other people. And we have really seen that in Forever Living products.
It's the change that comes over other people's lives. It's so gratifying. You watch them grow, you watch them develop, doing things that they never thought they would do before, to say nothing of the money. I'm talking about people who would never stand in front of people, up leading and showing enthusiasm and helping other people and getting total satisfaction out of it. That's what life's really all about.
The house that I now have is because of Forever Living products. The cars I drive is because of Forever Living products. But even more importantly than that is I have been able to, in one way or another, help